I chefed up a chicken soup with vegetables all harvested from the garden. The soup has quite a kick to it thanks to the frozen Carolina Reaper pepper from last year's harvest. Ironically, freezing hot peppers are a great way to store the peppers, which allows me to tap into the pepper's spicy profile whenever I need to, long after the pepper's harvest season is over. Earlier this week, I scavenged up some other garden groceries like tomatoes, collard greens, kale, okra, and carrots. When I'm not using my harvest immediately, I like to get the ingredients ready for utilization, and so I had washed them and stored the greens and okra in Ziploc bags and the carrots in an airtight container with water to keep the carrots fresher and longer. I still have some potatoes stored away from this summer's harvest that I also cleaned up and prepped to add to this recipe. Back to the soup, I cleaned some chicken wings and began slicing garden ingredients, starting with the purple and red potatoes. I used the smaller potatoes, which are perfect size for the soups, and then I sliced the carrots. It's amazing growing different varieties. Some of these carrots harvested have a purple on the outside with orange on the inside color and looks even cooler when cut. The okra I'm growing this year makes for another great example of variety in the garden and kitchen, with some of the okra pods having a dark red color. I sliced the okra and then rolled and sliced the kale and collard green leaves. I seasoned the clean chicken and browned the wings by cooking with hot oil, turning each wing on both sides. In a separate pot, I added the kale and collard greens. Then I added the chicken and mixed water into the bowl that I seasoned the wings in and poured the flavor water into the pot to cover the ingredients. Next, I added the rest of the chopped veggies into the pot and stirred in and allowed all ingredients to cook until tender. To go with this soup, I like rice and use some of the garden fresh tomatoes to cook with this rice. And what you are looking at this bowl is the end result. Everything delicious about what's in it, and with the one added Carolina Reaper to this soup, it gave it a nice level of spice, not too much nor too little. And this is another one of those from garden to table videos with the glimpse of what it could look like to grow your own food.